Hey guys, I'm Togap,
Hey, I'm Lentor.
and we're working on a game called Creatura.
Creatura is an RPG inspired by games like Pokemon and a mobile game called Sling Fighters. We always loved the idea of capturing creatures that you then form bonds and fight tough battles with. But we wanted to add the unique battle mechanics of Sling Fighters, as we felt that the turn-based combat mechanics are overused in the monster taming genre.
Yeah, the monster taming genre could use a little twist.
So with these two games as our inspiration, we decided to get to work. Our game will be a game on both mobile and PC, and will feature the combat mechanics of Sling Fighter with a number of different creatures the player can play as, just like Pokemon.
The game will be able to be played horizontally or vertically, whichever your preference is. And then of course on PC, you will just play horizontally.
The way this will work on the phone is the player will drag their finger to wind a movement and then release their finger to launch the creature in the opposite direction.
Kind of like a slingshot.
Kind of like a slingshot.
Pokemon has found some ways to make battling interesting, from double battles to mega evolutions and, well, you know, that other stuff. Personally was never a fan of turn-based combat. I'd rather feel more in control of the situation.
And that's where Sling Fighters comes in. This game is like Street Fighters, except you completely control your character with your finger, using touch controls. This is when we realized this would be perfect for Pokemon. It's very easy for anyone to play, but at the same time, it can be as complex and competitive as you need it to be.
So at first we were actually having issues finding a way for the player to initiate an ability move. In Sling Fighters, the way you use an ability is actually with the sling motion. So some characters, if you were to sling in the corner directions, they would use an ability. And we didn't really want that. We wanted the player to be able to move any direction that they chose using the sling motion. The solution for that was button tapping, or how would you say it?
More like screen tapping. So
yeah, no buttons.
Yeah, no buttons. But basically the way it works is the phone can basically determine when a user touches the or just does a basic tap basically on the phone, or a double tap. So when you do a single tap, you use your first ability, and when you do a double tap, you use the second ability.
We actually have a third ability too, which we haven't implemented yet, but the way you would initiate that is just dragging your finger down when you're on the ground, because there's really no direction to go.
Exactly. So the game will know when when the player is grounded, when their creature is grounded, and then if you drag downwards while you're grounded, then the game will know to use your third ability. The third ability will usually be for like upgrades, not upgrades, more like a buff.
I know what you guys may be thinking. Where's the fourth ability? Like Pokemon, you get 4 abilities. Well, we kind of consider the fourth ability to be the movement, you know, because that's still an attack. If you make contact with another creature that's not moving, or at least the little doohickey disappears, then you will do damage to that creature. It's almost like a tackle, and this stat will probably be determined by your level, the type of creature, not necessarily like a type of move. It's not a move that you're gonna pick or anything like that. I wanted to talk a little bit about creature capturing. We've actually decided to go a slightly different route than most monster taming games. Most monster taming games, there's usually a creature capturing device, usually some sort of orb. But for this game, the way you're gonna capture your creature is with a thing we're calling essence. We haven't fully fleshed out the lore of this concept, but basically this essence is going to be used to capture your creatures. It's going to be used to upgrade items. What else? It's going to be used to...
It's used for a lot of things. You could think of it like the currency of the game, except we will have an actual currency.
Money.
Yeah, money, like
bread
gold or whatever. But essence is more like an energy source.
Yeah.
I imagine we also plan on using it for some of the craftables that we're going to implement later in the game.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll be able to evolve your creatures using essence, assuming that they meet, you know, the criteria to evolve. Essence is basically going to be what makes the creatures in the first place. So it's going to be really exciting what we plan on doing with that thing.
Unlike other games where you have to leave the creature alive to be able to catch it, we decided to defer capturing to after a creature is defeated. The chances of catching a creature is determined by several factors, like the amount of essence you choose to use, the creature's level, and the species of the creature.
If you fail to catch the creature, then the creature will absorb the essence and heal itself, in which case you will have to defeat it again. If you defeat it again, you will get another chance to catch the creature by spending more essence, but no essence will ever get refunded, so catch carefully.
Let's talk a little bit about the world for the game. We believe that Creatura at its core is an RPG first and a monster taming game second. We don't want to reveal the full scope of this game as we don't really want to make any commitments, but at the end of the day, this game is an RPG and we really want it to feel like an RPG.
Yeah, so you guys can expect, character customization, many quests, many places to explore, many people to meet, relationships to build.
Creatures to catch.
All the fun jazz that you get with an RPG game. Well, that's it, folks. We've had such a great time developing this game, and we're going to continue to enjoy it. Lou, where should our folks find us?
Yeah, so a couple places. One, we're going to have a Discord server for our community. We're hoping to start building the community and get some fans going.
Yep.
So that they can talk about the game. And we also have a Twitch channel that we will be streaming on. So definitely tune in there.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun ride, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tune in next time. Like and subscribe. Peace.